Oh, could you spell your name and title out?
Oh, we'll just wait a
Is it
minute.
right?
We've just got some...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Last minute
Oh, you just missed it. We finished.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so cool.
That's so mean.
Hi, how is everyone?
Yep, I'm
John, what can you tell us today? There's more charges?
Yeah, good morning. Detective Superintendent John Curlitech, Commander of the Child Abuse and Sex Crime Squad. This morning, a 51-year-old man will appearing here at Burwood Local Court will be charged with 20 charges now relating to 14 victims.
Can we get that again? We just had someone waving behind it there. Sorry.
Is that me? That's all right.
No. Sorry. Let's go again.
Detective Superintendent John Curlitech, Commander of the Child Abuse and Sex Crime Squad. A 51-year-old man will appearing here this morning at Burwood Local Court. He'll be answering charges in relation to 14 victims, 20 charges relating to a number of sexual assaults that occurred between 1989 and 2013. We'll be alleging that these offences occurred on women between the ages of 40 down to the age of 14. Complete stranger attacks, predatory attacks on these vulnerable women. Can I say these are very, very brave ladies. They've endured this for many years. The calls our investigators made to them yesterday was met with mixed emotions. Some were exceptionally grateful for the call. Some took them back and regressed back to the emotion they suffered at the time. But some were saying that they waited 20 years for this phone call. So it's exceptionally pleasing to hear that. This investigation is continuing. We did executed 3 search warrants yesterday. Received a number of related exhibits that will be producing that evidence to the court as we proceed today. But as I said, we'll be alleging this man committed up to 20 offences, and that's the evidence we'll be providing to the court.
John, what makes you so convinced that there are more victims out there?
What I'll say is this investigation is continuing. We are inviting anyone who's been a victim of any sexual assault to contact police. I think we've demonstrated that we investigate each and every case, regardless of how long it takes. It's a matter that we provide the victims the opportunity for them to get justice, for them to have their time in court, for the perpetrator to be arrested before the court that they should be. Anyone with any information about any sexual assault, please contact Crime Stoppers 1800 000 333.
Are you working with police interstate?
At this moment, we're keeping an open mind. We're following every lines of inquiry we have available, and what unravels I can't say.
Give us any detail of what was seized from the house yesterday, or whether the house sort of has added anything to your investigation today?
All I can say at this stage was a number of exhibits that are very important to the investigation. At this point, it's probably not appropriate to go into great detail what that may be. It will be something for the court to consider.
And how has his manner been over the past 24 hours?
Well, since his arrest yesterday morning at his home address at Epping, he's been in custody, and that's pretty much all I can say. His demeanour hasn't been one way or another.
Has he always lived in that Epping, northwestern Sydney area, or are there other parts of Sydney that he is known to have frequented?
As far as we know, he's lived there for quite some time, and there's no other address we're aware of.
John, what was his occupation?
I believe he's a local tow truck driver for the area.
This is a gentleman who, I guess, through his work, regularly had contact with police officers.
It's probably something I need to be very cautious of. In his occupation, in his dealings with his business, that is with the only manner I would say he's dealt with police and other members of the community.
Simply turning out to traffic accidents and things like that.
Yeah, turning up at accidents.
Are you certain he acted alone?
There's no information to suggest he's acted with anyone else, but I just want to repeat that it's the victims in this matter are exceptionally brave. They've endured a long time waiting for the phone calls they got yesterday. It was very pleasing for police to make that call, to know that we could give them some comfort, not relief, but some comfort, to know that they can walk the streets again, they can feel safe, that the person responsible for the crime against them is now in custody and will be put before the court to answer these charges.
What's it been
for? A
for?
lot of charges. This is shaping up as one of the biggest cases of its type, certainly for Australia, isn't it?
It's certainly one of the largest that I'm personally aware of, and as I said, this matter will continue. We don't put down the tools today and move forward. We keep going with this job. We keep supporting the victims. We keep looking at every other matter that's unsolved. Keep dealing with any other matter that comes forward, and that's part of what we have to do.
What can you tell us about the role of DNA in this investigation? Obviously, we've read about familial DNA links and things like that.
Can I say that the forensic evidence played a minor part in this investigation? The review by the investigators looked at every piece of information from over the years. It was like putting a jigsaw puzzle back together without having the final picture, and that's what it was like. They were looking at descriptions provided by the victims, locations, time of day, and everything else. And forensics played a minor part at this time.
Was there a strong family link in that DNA?
No, there's no strong family link.
Why has it taken so long, do you think, for him to, remain undercover and not, it's been taking so long for all these to come out? Why do you think, what has he done that's enabled this?
Well, it's a good question. There's nothing that jumps out at us that would suggest that he's been excessively elusive. However, he didn't hit our radar, and people didn't provide the evidence, the information that would assist us to identify him.
So what would be your message to anyone watching now in that situation?
If you've committed a sexual assault or any crime, police will investigate, and police will keep going until we identify you and put you before the court.
So, John, just to clarify, so the victims, he wasn't known to them before he allegedly attacked them?
It was a complete stranger attack, a predatory attack. People walking about going about their own business, whether walking from a railway station, taking their dog for a walk, walking home late at night. It was a complete stranger attack.
How would you describe his behaviour then, if all these victims took so long to come out and report these incidents? How would you describe what he's done to control his victims?
Can I say, I think the experience of the victim would be absolutely horrendous. It'd be frightening, it'd be the most scariest thing that could ever happen in their life. It's life-changing, it changes their lives, their family lives, and the lives of the community around them. The control that would have over them, I can't comment. I don't know. I don't think if anyone's, unless you've walked in their shoes, I wouldn't comment.
What was his
So
reaction
police
upon
allege if there was any distinguishing factors when he attacked. Is there anything he wore a disguise or anything like that that police will allege?
There is some evidence that will be putting before the court, probably something that's inappropriate that I comment about at this time. Thanks, ladies and gents. Thanks for coming.
Before we go, spelling of your name.
Yep.
Because
K-E-R.
I was going to turn this off.